Welcome to our first in a new series of Old Skool Vlogging from here on the farm in Thailand with Toon and Lee. And as you all know, some of you, this is how we started off vlogging in the early days. And the reason we've gone back to it is our hands have been forced really. We're offline as far as power goes. You may have seen our recent post where just updated you on has been struck by a lightning bolt, and it fried our inverter on our solar system. The good news is, guys, it's fixable. Well, Mr. Inverter says it's fixable. Unfortunately, Mr. Inverter lives in Bangkok, so the inverter has to go to him. That will be done on Monday. We've presently got our electrical guru guy disconnecting everything because the wiring looks a little bit complex for me and even Super Toon. So once he's got all that unhooked, we'll package it up, and then first thing Monday morning we'll send it off. The next good news is it's not totally dead. The power still comes on, it still charges. It's the power output, and it's a little bit beyond us. It's not the specialist area for the guy who's taking it offline for us today. But the guy in Bangkok says there's a very good chance that it's fixable and not very expensive. He may well have the part there that he needs, in which case he said it will be less than a day to fix and pop it back in the post. So up until then, I'm actually sitting on, I don't know whether you can see it, I'm sitting on our old generator, and this has been with us for about nearly 4 years. We bought this so we could have the house built. It's probably why the house is absolutely shocking. It's not the best of generators. The generator itself has been broken more times than I care to remember. It only likes Toon as well. She's the only one who can get started. So we're running this. It's very quiet now because it's not running, obviously. Because it's petrol and not diesel, it's quite thirsty. So we're only popping it on at night time. And it's basically to charge our phones up, and for Toon to have some lights for doing the cooking and a few bits and bobs. We then leave the generator running with just enough petrol to hopefully get to sleep at night. Now, whether you know it or not, we don't have aircon here. It's not that I don't like it. Toon doesn't like it. It's just that one, the power that is required, we would have had to have a much bigger, more powerful solar installation. So that wasn't a goer when we had the install. The next thing is I can sleep fine just with the fan on, and in our ceiling, our roof void, we've got all like these. Well, the best way I can describe them is like quite thick space blankets for insulation. And although we've only got single skin walls, our house is very cool. You know, a lot of people that live out in Thailand couldn't contemplate living, you know, in full sun, which we are most of the time, without aircon. But generally speaking, it's fine. Maybe a couple of weeks, the hottest parts of the year, it is a little bit Betty Swallocks. But then we just use the cool talc. If you've never come across that before, when you've had a shower, while you're still wet, just throw this cooling talc over you. Don't rub it in too much, and then for a couple of hours it'll keep you nice and cool. Get the fan on you, and then you can sleep fine. Obviously we can't keep the fan going all night, so when that cuts off, if I'm not already asleep, then it could be a bit of an issue. Last night was that very case, and bless her, Super Toon got up. She erected the mosquito tent outside and moved some bedding, and we slept in there till, I don't know, about 4 o'clock. Then it got cool enough that we came back into the house. The night before, which was the first night without power, we were fine. So yeah, it's been a bit awkward, but what struck me a little bit, sweating profusely at the moment, was a recent video I did that you probably watched, some of you, and it was about the challenges of living on a farmstead. And there was a little bit, a line in there which rung true to me yesterday, and it was like, when when you come across problems and you know, hardships maybe, look at them as challenges rather than problems. And I thought, oh Lee, you're gonna have to take that on board and walk the walk now. So that's the way I've been looking at it. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue not having power on tap all the time. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue as far as videos go, but that's why I thought, well, hang on a minute, I can charge my phone every day, it doesn't take very long, and we'll go old school vlogging. This is how we used to do it from the very first video that I ever did. And yeah, everything has to be done in one take. There's no editing. There won't be any clickbaity thumbnails. It'll just be point, shoot, and upload it. So what I thought would be an opportunity is to do some short duration videos. See, I would have cut that bit out. And I don't mean YouTube shorts. Some of you have seen that I've been doing some YouTube shorts for 60 seconds or less videos. So the lightning strike was one, and depending on how you watch it, if you're watching it on a mobile device, then you've probably watched it through the YouTube Shorts player. I'm not a particular fan either way of shorts or not having shorts, or you know, so I prefer watching things on my desktop. My eyesight's so bad now, I find it a lot easier than on a mobile device. You know, I'd be interested if you stick it in the comments whether you like the YouTube shorts, whether you've actually noticed or not. I know from our analytics on our YouTube channel that a lot of you watch our videos on your TV or on desktop, you know, and yeah, I'm with you on that one. I much prefer them. So what I thought it would be interesting, or take advantage of this situation that's arisen, is to do these short videos around the farm which may not have warranted a normal length video that we do, and we normally do sort of like 10 minutes up. You know, I do try to vary the video length, because when I do 5-minute videos, people ask for an half-an-hour video. When I do an half-an-hour video, people ask for a 10-minute video. So we can't win, but I do try and keep a cross section. I don't know whether you've noticed, but at weekends I try to do the longer duration videos. So this will probably be the longest one until we get back online with the power. So what I thought I'd do then is just do this point and record certain little bits and bobs on the farm, which it would suit. So the next one, what I've got on my list at number 1, I'm going to do our chicken coop, which I haven't done for absolutely ages. So we'll have a little walk round in there, and why we're no longer letting our chickens free range, which sounds bad, doesn't it? I know. People have asked about a moringa update. So it's lots of little video genres like that, and hopefully it won't detract too much not shooting on the camera in 4K. I'd only started doing that recently, I think on the last 2 videos, but some of you had noticed, and thanks for letting me know, because it is a little bit more arduous doing these little things on our channel, but I'm always trying to improve things gradually as we go along, and to me it is worth the extra effort. So thank you for letting me know. And as soon as we get back on power, 4K will return. But we're in 1080, which is what we had for ages. Back in the day, we had 720. Was it? Yeah, 720. I think our long duration videos, when we had really terrible internet and we were working off my old works laptop, I think we were using 420 or something like that. I can't remember, but it was 4 something. You know, the quality was really low. So you've still stuck with us, thank you. And I'll do my best. Can't ask more than that, can you? Well, you can ask, but you're not getting any more than that. I think that's it then for now. I think so. You see, I can't go back and edit this, so that's it for now. And yeah, another thing, if you are or you aren't subscribed to the channel, I'm not trying to get you to push the button wherever it is, you may or may not get notifications of our videos. These short duration videos could come thick and fast now, and YouTube do not send a notification out for each and every video that a channel creates, you know, channels that you are or not subscribed to. So even if you're not subscribed, if you've been watching this channel, chances are you get some notifications. If we're banging out videos, maybe 1 or 2 a day, just like 3, 4, 5-minute videos, you may be missing them. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any, it could well be worth clicking onto your list of subscriptions and just clicking on there, and who knows, you may get some Brucey bonus videos on there that you weren't aware that we'd uploaded recently. All right guys, don't forget, next one, chicken coop and why we're terrible farmers not letting them free range. Take care out there. I can't edit out me turning this off. Ta-da for now.